accounts are that a small to medium-sized gray SUV stopped in front of the residence, and someone from inside that SUV began firing into the yard. So at the point in time that the firing began, there were about 6 people in the yard, including Tashawn. Those people in the yard included multiple convicted felons, a convicted drug dealer, and one person with active gang affiliation. One of the witnesses who was in the yard stated that he grabbed a gun that was close by to begin to return fire at the vehicle. So we believe that multiple people were firing from multiple directions in this incident. And then based on the evidence at the scene, we believe that Tashawn was between the 2 parties that were shooting at each other. So Tashawn is the nephew of one of the people that we interviewed at the scene and lives at that location. So Dominic Holcomb, who I mentioned earlier, is a 23-year-old black male. He fled the scene after the shooting. He made his way to UF Health where he was treated and released. So we interviewed Dominic after the shooting. He was not cooperative with the investigation. He was subsequently arrested for possession of firearm by a convicted felon, an outstanding warrant that he had in the system, and he's currently in custody. But here's what I know right now. So there is someone on the street today that is responsible for the shooting death of a 7-year-old little boy. And I can promise you that we are going to move heaven and earth and kick in a few doors until we bring that person to justice. We've got a lot of work to do in that area.
When I got the news last night that a 7-year-old child was caught in the middle of gunfire, senseless violence that resulted in the loss of his life, a child that will not have the opportunities to pursue the dreams that every child ought to be able to do. So I'm here today supporting the sheriff, his men and women, the work they do in Crime Stoppers, and the question is, what next? And I think the sheriff just laid it out perfectly. Anybody that knows something, we beg you to come forward so justice.
Police do the investigations. Police can't solve all these crimes alone. They need help. They need help from the communities. You know, we hear, as the sheriff and the mayors both said, someone knows. There's a lot of people out there. Someone knows exactly who's involved in this thing. Exactly who's involved. All you got to do is call. As the sheriff mentioned, we have a $10,000 reward on this at this point in time. You're certainly welcome and encouraged to call the police department if you've got information. Let me just inform you that, you know, to be eligible for the $10,000 reward, you need to call Crime Stoppers so we can give you a code number.